always say that the NFL scripted. Oh. Welcome back to 20-somethings TV, the show for 20-somethings by 20-somethings, sponsored by Temu. Just kidding. With me, as always, are my fellow children of divorce, Lainey, Kaylee, and John. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I completely fell asleep during the Super Bowl last night before the halftime show even started. But in that time, I saw some really interesting commercials. The ones that stuck out to me were the one with Chris Pratt as the Pringles man, Kawasaki's ad where they showed that if you own a Kawasaki, you grow a mullet and turn into a douchebag. And the one where they made fun of Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice for like the umpteenth time, I thought was pretty cute. But I don't know. Which one stood out to you guys?
Well, I liked the Pringles commercial, but I also liked the Doritos commercial, and that's chips. What about you?
Comparing chips to chips?
I didn't say I was smart.
Personally, if you know anything about me, you know I love Michael Cera. I love Michael Cera the way a grandmother loves a grandchild. I feel very proud of him as a person. So when I saw him on the CeraVe commercial, I was very excited. I use CeraVe, so they helped me already. But I love Michael Cera. What about you, Lainey?
That is kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie.
You say everything that I say.
That
is wild.
is really wild, though.
So I feel
that
like
CeraVe commercial was very creepy.
Yeah, so was Michael Cera. I loved him for it.
Okay, so for mine, we love. It's I always go by this one motto, or this one acronym: WWBD. What would Beyonce do? And so Beyonce had a fantastic commercial showcasing and also dropping 2 songs.
What would Beyonce do? Beyonce would drop 2 songs in the middle of the Super Bowl.
In the middle of the Super Bowl. You know what? No Chiefs, no 49ers. I think those are the ones that were playing.
Well, she's not the only artist to drop a random commercial in the middle of the bowl. The artist formerly known as Kanye West dropped a rather surprising ad that basically just looks like an Instagram story advertising his Yeezy website. We have that here.
Since we spent all the money on the commercial spot, we actually didn't spend any money on the actual commercial. But the idea is, I want you to go to Yeezy.com, YEEZY.com, and I'm gonna write it at the bottom of the screen. And I got some shoes, and
yeah, just. Either a waste of $3 million or probably the best use of $3 million.
I hadn't seen that. I was watching the Super Bowl with friends.
Didn't either.
So I definitely glossed over a lot of different things because personally we were there for Usher.
Yeah, exactly.
But oh my God.
That is absolutely crazy.
I'm floored. I don't know what to say. That's insane.
I can't believe that Kanye took, and he even openly told how much money it takes.
Yeah. Wow.
For each one of these as well. And it was just like, you know what, guys, don't have the money.
Well, the guy knows how to advertise himself.
That's unbelievable.
Well, actually, I mean, even though it was early on, I think the thing that I got the most excited for was the Deadpool 3 trailer, Deadpool and Wolverine, even though Disney is currently spiraling.
How so?
Oh, well, so they, in the past year, lost over 1 million Disney Plus subscribers. They just sank $1 billion to create a metaverse within Fortnite. For some reason, Gina Carano, a former Mandalorian star who got fired because of her comments, is gearing up for a lawsuit funded by Elon Musk, of all people. Not confirmed yet, but and also they just announced a litany of sequels to some of their most prominent films. We knew about Inside Out 2, but the ones that really kind of ruffle my feathers that they announced are Frozen 3. Toy Story 5, which pisses me off to a degree that I cannot explain, or else we'd be here all night, and Moana 2, which was really surprising, especially the fact that it's coming out this year. Makes me a little nervous, though, because they also said that Lin-Manuel Miranda's not writing the songs. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think Disney's making moves, or do you think they're crashing and burning?
How is Lin-Manuel Miranda not writing the song?
Yeah, I don't understand.
There's gotta be a reason. He must have read.
Well, okay. First off, what I will say about Disney, it's quantity over quality. They know what's gonna make money. It's the epitome of capitalism, and basically, unfortunately, as film students, like, we all know that the industry is very financially driven. You can create art, sure, but only if that art makes money. So with Disney, now we have them buying up everything they possibly could. Star Wars, Marvel, that's been there, you know. But now we see, I think those two are the best examples of this. Insanity.
The true colors are showing.
No, because, like, the sheer amount of shows that you need to keep up with, and then there are the movies, and then there's like all these things on. It's really obnoxious.
Toy Story 5?
That's
Are we
insane.
actually
Why?
considering
What are they gonna
this?
do for a
Are we actually considering Toy Story
You know what?
5
In
right
my
now?
head, they're gonna backtrack and they're gonna probably go find Andy again, who will have a kid. This is
Are
my.
you serious?
I don't want this, but this is like these are the pathways that I'm forced to create in my head.
We don't even
Force
need
to-
Toy Story 5. We
No.
didn't need
No,
Toy
we
Story
don't.
4.
We didn't need
We
the fourth
don't
one.
need a second Moana either.
No,
Like,
can
I
we
feel
talk
like
about that?
needs to be said. We don't need a second
Why?
Moana.
You know what we do need?
It's
Frozen 3.
No, we don't.
We do.
And you know who?
What happens next? We do.
But that's not even the craziest thing that I've been seeing. Okay, so do we know about how when Queen Elizabeth died? Yeah. Lizzie.
We're aware.
Yeah.
We know where this is going.
Everyone's favorite infamous influencer, Trisha Paytas, gave birth to a child the same day and around the same time that Queen Elizabeth passed away. Her daughter, Malibu Barbie,
Of course.
Yeah.
leading the internet to believe that Malibu Barbie is the reincarnation of Queen Elizabeth.
A queen herself.
Yes.
Welcome back, Lizzie.
Yeah, welcome
Now
back.
that-
She's living a wonderful life. Quite honestly, I feel like this might be a hot take, but I feel like Trisha Paytas might actually be like,
A genius.
yeah, like a genius.
But
Like,
what's-
it's unbelievable. Like, have you seen the videos of her being like, no paparazzi, please, and it's just her husband in the background? They're so funny.
No,
She's
for
a
real.
genius for that.
No, yeah, she's like Kanye.
It's so funny.
But either way, with King Charles's recent
Yeah.
cancer diagnosis,
Oh, yeah.
and the upcoming birth of her son, Elvis Paytas.
Can
Oh
we
my
catch
God,
her up?
that's the name.
Yes.
Yeah, it is now leading the internet to believe that she is the interdimensional portal between the rebirths of
Interdimensional
the England monarchy.
I think she should take her children on a vacation to England just to test
She
this
denies it,
hypothesis.
though.
No, but
she
like,
does.
imagine she takes them to England for a little vacation, family vacay, if you will, and her children are just sitting there like having the war flashbacks. You know, like when kids just stare off into nothingness with those
Yeah.
big eyes, and you know there's so much going on in their brain at once, like they're remembering something.
Yeah. Speaking of staring off into nothingness, there's just this recent trend of videos I keep seeing on social media of, well, we have a clip of young Sheldon right here, if you want to take a look.
For me to start cooking, why don't we stop somewhere for dinner?
Really? The 5 of us? It's kind of pricey.
Would you rather buy a fishing boat?
You're a blabbermouth, you know that?
Missy, we're gonna eat in a restaurant. Where would you like to go?
I get to pick? Why don't I get to pick?
Because your sister's getting a pick. It's not just about you in this house. What do you think, baby?
I pick Red Lobster.
You got it.
Well, that was infuriating on many levels. So as someone with ADHD,
That's a bad show.
I cannot tell like if that is helpful or harmful. I can't focus on the clip and the cooking at the same time. So I was wondering if you guys think that this emulates what they call brain rot, or do you think that it enhances both clips?
Why is that a clip? Why is that on national television? Because there's two ways that you can go about this clip: being like aware and like of like everything that's going on, like in these types of, I don't know, family situations. But at the same time, now you're like showcasing what might be something that's like promotional almost to this type of family dynamic. Not okay. Did not like it. I am not a fan of that.
Yeah,
I think that clip belongs. You know, I think it's important. It's art, you know. Every generation has their best artists, you know. Da Vinci, Michelangelo, Donatello, Shredder.
Are you out of your mind?
I think Young Sheldon TikTok noodle clips, or whatever it's called, probably belongs in the Smithsonian.
Okay, this is the reason I'm not on TikTok anymore. I actually do feel like I have a degree of my brain back, and I feel like an intelligent, functional individual because I no longer spend hours watching that. And I know a lot of other people that have said the exact same thing. Like, a lot of my friends are like, I've gotten off TikTok, and I feel like my attention span is so much better. That's insane.
That's extreme.
Also,
yeah.
the show, that's what Young Sheldon is?
Pretty much. I'm not even on TikTok.
That's just bad writing.
Yeah, well,
What?
that's going to do it for us here on this segment of 20-somethings TV. Check out this week's other segments, including more conversations, some advice from yours truly, and a deranged psychopath's twisted game show. And remember, stay 20. And if you're already 20, take a breath. You're okay.